Go. And here we are, everyone. Back at it again with another stream. This time, SA2 Battle. So, before I continue, I just wanted to go into one of the things that I have just recently learned about SA2 that I was not aware of. So, one of the things I didn't realize was just how bad the SA2 port for Steam was. There's a gentleman... Hold on. Let me look up his thing real quick. Sorry, going off of Discord. Let me just say this. One of the things I don't like about SA2 on the PC is the second you go away from this, it goes, we're going to pause. You know, take your time, y'all. Which is kind of annoying because if I'm streaming, it does strange things like this. But, hold on. What was their name? It was under video essays. Blaze Hedgehog did a whole video called The Definitive Way to Play Sonic Adventure 2. They're noteworthy because they did the Definitive Way to Play Sonic Adventure and the Definitive Way to Play Sonic R. Now, what I find interesting about this video is he brought up a few things about SA2, how it was changed. Specifically, let me get this up. What surprised me was, like, for instance, I wasn't aware that depending on your refresh speed on your computer, that it would affect how SA2 goes. I was not aware of this. Which, to be fair, I should have, because this is common with a lot of older games. They're dependent on the refresh speed of the computer. And the higher the refresh speed, the faster the game plays. This is why games like a lot of old 90s games don't play. It's because they're dependent on the clock speed of the computer. And if you don't, and so technically they're unclocked, but because of that, the games will act in weird ways. Lego Island, for instance, if your computer runs real fast, nothing's going to work. NPCs are going to just run around like it's nothing. You're going to have characters that act funny. It's really interesting. The other thing, and this was something I didn't know even back in the day, grinding is a lot more intense, a lot more interesting than I thought it was. So for those who don't know, whenever you're playing SA2, when you grind, you can press the X, well, in my case, the X button, and it will allow you to crouch to gain extra speed. Alright. You can also move the character a bit in order to kind of get more speed. Okay, I didn't know you could get new speed, but I was aware you kind of had to keep your balance. What I didn't know was that on all rails, if you jump at the right time, you'll make a trick. I knew off of ramps you could do that. I didn't know off of rails. In addition, you could swap rails if you leaned into the next rail and jump. I didn't know that. I thought that was something they added in Sonic Heroes. I didn't realize that was in SA2. So, that's new. So, for today, what we're going to do is we're going to finish out the dark stage. Because, let's be real here, I never finished it, but we're going to try and get at it. Yes, I'm fairly certain. That's nice. The other thing, apparently, those little hints at the beginning, there are mods to get rid of them that increase the ability of the computer, the load speed of the computer. The other thing, and this was another thing I wasn't aware, I didn't realize that the homing attack... What? The homing attack was messed up in the port. I wasn't aware that the homing attack was messed up in the port. I always thought it played that way. So, inevitably, there was a lot of things done that I just didn't know. Which, I don't know, I find that very interesting. Just what weird technical stuff went behind the scenes. You know, it's little things that you don't expect. You know, oh, this element of the game will mess up if you do this. Oh, this element will do something if you do that. And it's... You know, this is why game testing is important, because it's through game testing that you find these little irregularities. But given what happened behind the scenes with SA2, which is to say, you know, this was the last Dreamcast game to come out, pretty much the swan song of the Dreamcast, and Sega went from, first-party developer to third-party developer. You know, it makes sense that there was a lot of little things that just kind of fell across the cracks. Again, this is something I didn't realize, and that would have been nice to know during my review. That being said, what I will say about the ports, you know, if this is the only way you have to play SA2, I'm not going to say it's bad. It's still, you know, if this was the only way to play SA2, then all right, you know, it is what it is. I would like... Oh, come on. That being said, it would be interesting if SA2 got a, like, Dead Space remake. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Come on, we just started. But whoa! Okay, we're just gonna have to restart. Is anyone watching? No, no one's watching. Okay. In any case, kind of wild. Let's see, things in news. See, I'm still not sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. Kind of disappointing, but hey, it is what it is. Whoa, okay, no, come on. Are we really gonna do it this early? Is there anything else? Oh! I was not aware of a company called DK Oldies. I wasn't aware that was a company that ever existed until recently, with some of the problems people are having with some of the product they receive. For those who don't know, DK Oldies is a retro company. Their whole business is getting access to retro games and selling them. I don't have anything against that, but apparently there are some quality control issues that they have, which, you know, when you have product that's like, what is it, like 20 years at this point? Like, okay, there's going to be some quality of control issues. And, you know, some of that I can understand. But I'll say this, if you're running a company and I get it, you got to turn a profit. I'll give them that. You know, I'm not going to say, oh, they need to do this to run their company. I'm not going to tell them how to run their company like that. But what I will say, when you're running a used game company and you advertise, you know, oh, high, you know, lowest prices and, you know, high quality product, you know, as a customer, I kind of expect that. And going off of from what I've seen on videos and other people, that doesn't seem to be what we're encountering. But again, you know, we're dealing with product that's over 20 years old, you know, and who knows what they've been through and what the, you know, what the restoration process for some of this was. And I get there's also overhead. The only thing I'll say, the only other thing I'll add is, well, I wish the company the best of luck in their endeavors, but I hope they recognize that their biggest competitor is going to be eBay. As someone who likes to go to used game stores, it can oftentimes be a little difficult to find stuff you want. Like, I like Dreamcast. The issue is, most Dreamcast titles you encounter these days are the sports titles. That's annoying because I want to be able to play, like, if I want to get access to, joke's on you, I have a checkpoint. But like, say if I want to play some of the older titles, some of the good titles, you know, I'm almost out of luck. True fact, anyone out there that wants to sell used games, or if you find a lot of used, are you trying to get a lot of money out of your collection? No one worth their salt is going to spend a lot of money on a sports title unless it's some sort of obscure title unless it's like some sort of obscure title or there's something special with it. And by special, I don't mean it's the 2020 Madden, you know, edition, like the 2020, like, what? Not it, and I don't mean, oh, it's the 2020th anniversary of Madden or something. No, it usually has to be like, okay, what video game is this? Oh, this is the, this was a rare copy of, I don't know, Lacrosse. You know, something like that would probably sell a lot more than, you know, John Madden Goes to the Picnic. And I'll just say that, you know, if you ever get used titles, you know, whatever you do, do not try and think you'll make a lot of money off of any sports title. Those are like one of the first titles that companies go, you know, that stores will just go, we're not even going to bother. Because it ends up, and I've seen, well, why would you, never mind. Those are the first titles that usually just that no one cares, because they just, anyway, sports games just don't ever sell. And I'll tell you why they don't sell. It's because most people don't really care about sports titles. Okay, what is going on here? Is John Madden angry at me? But yeah, pro tip, if you ever want to sell used titles, avoid sports games and avoid Call of Duty. Because those titles never sell. I've gone to you have no idea how many used game shops I go to where they have literal, they have, what? Anyway, where they'll have literally shelves upon shelves of nothing but Madden games. Now, I haven't really seen that with FIFA, but then again, I live in the U.S., so FIFA is just one of those, you know, who cares? And yes, I will say, you know, no one cares about FIFA. At least in the U.S. That being said, I will say I'm kind of glad that EA went, you know, the FIFA went, you know, we want more money from you, EA. Because that was getting, there are so many problems with EA and FIFA, it's not even funny. In any case, if you, like I said, as for Call of Duty, it's because Activision for the longest time sold Call of Duty year after year, and what ended up is that they oversaturated the market. Now, if you're wondering why a title like Pokemon sells well, despite there being like 250,000 copies, it's because what happens is, it's partially because Nintendo, whenever they release a title, it never goes on sale. They almost never put their games on sale. And so, if you want to play a Pokemon game, you know, your only option is to buy Nintendo, is to buy a copy. Well, so right then and there, you're already dealing with a lot of overhead. A lot of, you know, $60 is a heavy overhead for a game. Especially a game that sold very well and is still selling. But in addition, you have the other problem of, oh, that's nifty. The other issue you have is it's a hot title that everyone wants to play. Pokemon is still a high-valued brand. So, of course, people are going to want... So, it's going to just... So, in addition to it having already a high startup price, it's already a hot brand. It's a hot brand people want to play. It's a classic game that a lot of people want to play. So, and there's no alternative to get it. Now, to be fair, with the originals, Nintendo has kind of... They've gotten better with it. They've released a lot of their older titles on the Switch. Although the current Pokemon title they did just they released a while back onto the 3DS. So that kind of helped with prices. But with the 3DS being discontinued and the eShop being discontinued, that doesn't really help. Now by eShop, I mean the Switch eShop. So, that's a thing. In any case, okay, we've gotten pretty far this time. Okay, let's get this done. In any case, the thing I'll say about if you get into classic gaming, eBay, you know, check your, like, for starters, check your, one of the first places, check your local game shop. Sometimes they'll have it. Sometimes they won't. It is what it is. Your alternative is to check, finally, is to check a place like eBay. Now, on eBay, you will be paying premium prices, but it is what it is.
I guess I'm not at full power here.
Oh, don't worry, Shadow. I'm not at full power either. The other alternative you can do, check Amazon. A lot of the old titles you can still find on Amazon. So, it's not preferable. Well, that's some nasty artifacting on my end. That might just be my television.
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in space.
You know, what can I say? I die hard.
So you're Bruce Willis.
So, there's more to you than just looking like him. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get.
Oh, hey, we got a new viewer.
Just a guy that loves
Sorry, I just had to check. But yeah.
I see.
Uh,
I can't let you live.
Anyway, there's a reason you don't see a lot of classics, classic game shops operating website like DK Oldies, and that's mostly because with the advent with like eBay, a lot of what you can do on a lot of what a website can do, you can already kind of do. You can already kind of do with eBay. So, hey, he fell off the stairs. Why does he get to stay? So, I'm honestly surprised DK Oldies doesn't just use eBay. So, I'm wondering if it's just. I mean, I wonder why. I know why they don't. It's because they're trying to. It's because they're trying to look legit. It's because, let's be real here. What looks better on a. Let's be real here. What looks better on a. What looks better on a business card? Hey, go to my eBay page or go to my website. And with that in mind, I don't blame... Okay, so if I remember correctly, you're supposed to speed dash run, but it's been a while since I've done this. Okay. I need to figure out how to get this done, because eventually it'll loop back and there are no more rings. In any case... Okay, now that we got the dark side, we still have to do the final story. In any case... Yeah. Funny thing about this, if you didn't know there was a last story, and you played either the hero and dark side, you would almost think that they're two separate timelines. Which was a big thing in the advertisement. I remember in the Dreamcast version, which I played, if you looked on the jewel case, it would actually say, do you save the world or destroy the world? Which kind of gave the implication that, you know, this was two different timelines. But that's not what happened. We know that now. But, yeah. So we've gotten through that. So, we finished up the dark story. Now we need to go through the last story. Anything you guys want to talk about? I'm still not sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. I need to make that a t-shirt. Still not sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. Ah, the tiny Chao Garden. I am still surprised that they have that present in here, because it's not present in the PC version. The Steam version. I wonder how many of these companies are still alive in this thing. Because, yeah. Oh, this song breaks of the 2000s. Oh yeah. The whole, you know, dark, edgy elements. You know, I've actually, when I was in college, I was thinking about going for a master's degree, and because I wanted to go into a history of video games, because no one seems to be doing that outside of a guy with the camera on YouTube. Hi, by the way, hi there, everyone. But the problem is, to get into that, you need to go under someone else, and you need to kind of edgy boy. Ooh, edgy boy alert. Chops inside. But yeah, but for me to do something like that, I would have to go under someone else, a professor, that would have something similar to what I'm doing. And at the time, I thought, movies. You know, movies, video games are probably close enough. Let's go with that. But no, that didn't happen, and instead, I went into the military, got discharged for medical, and yeah, here I am. But what I wanted to have done on my thesis was an observation on Shadow the Hedgehog, because there is Sonic Adventure 2 and like Shadow the Hedgehog in general are so ingrained with the early 2000s and what happened that I wanted to see what led up to this. Why was Shadow such an influential character? And it's like, I had a whole thing, and maybe one day I'll make a video on that. I'll probably be something I'll do later on as sort of a Resident Evil.
This episode, wishes are eternal.
Let me just say, they didn't have to go that hard on the ending of these slides of these. They didn't have to go that hard, but they did. And I got to applaud them on that. So, now we got the true ending. Well, you see, Eggman. I might as well say this. For anyone wondering, I'm not using any mods or anything that Blazing Hedgehog had suggested. Mostly because... I'll get into that maybe one day.
You haven't given up yet?
It's all over for us.
What do you
I
mean?
just received a message from my boss. The space colony Ark is currently approaching the Earth at an incredible velocity. It probably will impact Earth.
What's that on the screen?
Now we got to our FMV.
For every human being on Earth. If my calculations are correct, the space colony Ark will impact the Earth in 27 minutes and 53 seconds. All of you will be destroyed, along with your beloved planet Earth.
Planet Earth, it's not Mobius, y'all. Heard that? It was Planet Earth, not Mobius. Which means... Yeah. I do wonder how the movie will implement this.
My revenge, once all the 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected. Once I initiate this program, it cannot be disabled. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair. Is there anything else you want to say? No. Ready?
What's going on here? Who is that?
I gotta say, Rockstar's Manhunt is not a great game. It's too violent. To be fair, I've never played Rockstar's Manhunt. The Two Worlds is real. Oh, nope, it ain't real. Remember, they said Earth. They didn't say Mobius, so it is not real. Or something. I don't know. They keep changing the lore every other Tuesday. Wouldn't be surprised me if they just had a cork board. They just go, alright, what's the lore today? What's that? Okay, so Sonic's actually a 10 Rock, and Michael Jackson did the soundtrack. Nope, wait, no, not the last one. That was the Jetsons. They always flip-flop on that. The One Piece is real. I don't watch One Piece. I do not watch One Piece, and I have no intention to watch One Piece.
What happened or what went wrong? Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. The company was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands.
Into the wrong hands. The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her. Somehow, some
released Shadow from the base.
I like how Eggman is just like, we're not going to talk about that.
That should be you, right? We have to stop the space colony now.
Shadow the Hedgehog, Master Race confirmed. Okay, don't make me kick you off this stream. I will moderate this stream. We're not doing that kind of stuff.
That's it. There is a way to stop the energy. You have to use your emerald. You're the one that told me that the Master Emerald has the power to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop.
Shadow, you must gather the 7 Dragon Balls and awake your step bro.
Emerald is moving toward the cannon's core. It may be too late.
I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z lore other than it's just based off of... What was it? Journey to the West? Step Bro. Was that Broly? No, that was Raditz. It's got to be Raditz. Yeah. Broly is someone else entirely.
No worries. Just leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Let's get to work.
Okay, let's get this game... Let's get this done. Cannon's Core.
System alert. System alert. The intruder has breached the system area. Initiate human program.
Can we all just point out that this that given this stage, it implies they were testing mind time control, time travel? Yeah, they developed a way to stop time. Oh, what am I doing? I don't need to stop fighting. One other thing I didn't realize about when they ported this. Apparently, this is also in Blazing Hedgehog's video about how to definitively play this game. Apparently, the Sega Dreamcast hardware had a unique thing about it when it came to music sound generation. Apparently, it had a and because of that, maximum audio level, hold on, we're gonna let this go. Because of that maximum audio level, that's why anyway, it's because of that maximum audio level that SA2 has such terrible sound mixing. It's because it's designed to play on the Dreamcast with hardware that's no longer a thing anymore. And I just find that interesting. And I think the reason this... Yeah. If I'm correct, the reason that little platform is going all over the place is because it's designed... It's... The clock speed of my computer is messing it up. Is it too loud for you guys? Okay, it's been a while since I've done this. Did you know in a pirated version of the game it crashes on Eggman portion of Canyon's core? I didn't know that. I was not aware of that. I was not aware that the game crashes upon playing Eggman's version of Canyon's core. So that's not it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, now we're gonna have to wait for this to go through. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize that that was what they did on that version of the game. Oh, okay, I forgot. Okay, there's got to be another way. Okay, this better not be one of those. Okay, let's think. Okay. There we go. I always thought it was to weed out people who would chip their Dreamcast. Hold on. I mean, the thing I'll say about chipping the Dreamcast is, as much as it's... Oh, come on. What is my computer doing? What is this? The only thing I'll say about chipping the Dreamcast is the Dreamcast has, like, no copy protection. Like, it is one of the easiest consoles to pirate. Now, I'm sure there are games that have copy protection on them, but from what I understand, the Dreamcast just doesn't... It just doesn't have any copy protection. And it's what made the Dreamcast such a popular console amongst the homebrew community. But I could be wrong. Okay, so it's just an invisible door. Okay. But then again, this was one of the last titles on the Dreamcast, so I guess it would make sense that they would want it to be... I mean, given that this was the last console on the Dreamcast, the game on the Dreamcast, I can understand by that point they probably... That was annoying. Okay. And this, my friends, is why you get the air necklace. Because this stage... I mean, it's not impossible without the air necklace, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, I've always heard that the Dreamcast was one of those consoles that it was incredibly easy to... What was that word? Okay, I'm gonna need to find a... There it is. No, 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 no! Ah. Okay. Okay, for this bit, I may not be talking a lot because, let's be real here, this stage is a bit of an annoyance. Okay. Knuckles, you failure! Not again! But in any case... To all the players out there that played this without the air necklace, I salute you. You are the real masters of this title, because oh boy, that's just, this is a tough enough stage as it is. Ow. Okay. No, no, no! This section has always angered me. See, this section... What? Then what is the purpose of those crates? So anyway, welcome to the SA2 swimming stream, where we constantly try and beat this stage. I think... Yeah, I'll try that now, because... Okay, no, I don't... Maybe it's just something I'm doing wrong. Okay, we're good. Now you are the boss of the pro shop. I wouldn't know about that, but... Okay. Now we have the final section, which is Sonic. And hopefully we can get this done. Ow. Oh, come on! No. Who designed this? Who designed this stage? I wish to write a well-written paper about how you do not understand. What in the world? I was supposed to grab onto something. What in the world?
Story select.
System alert. System alert. The intruder has breached the system area. Initiate debug program.
Sega, don't make me put this title... don't make me remove this title from my top 10 best games list, Sega. I don't want to do that. I will remove it and replace it with, I don't know, Fallout 3. Because this is just... This is not a Bass Pro Shop attitude you are showing. Yes, I am fully aware. Yes, I am fully aware this is not a Bass Pro Shop attitude. But did you see what I went through? I went through all that. And then the game just went, nope, sorry, you die. Okay. Now we just wait. Why did I do that? Alright, next. I would grind lives on the Tails card stage to get 99 lives. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it, but... But I really want to finish this stream today. I knew that old trick would still work. No, no, no. Okay. I wish there was an easier way to go through that. Okay. Okay, let's get this done. Okay. Okay. Why is that liquid yellow? I'm assuming they want to make it like it's some kind of coolant. You know, something sci-fi or something. It could also be that it's supposed to represent Tang. The other thing I think it could be is when you have water that's been in pipes for such a long time, it tends to get very nasty. And so what I think it might be is that they're trying to say, oh yeah, no, I'm touching it! I'm touching it, game! Okay, yeah, Noob Raptor, I'm not saying that. Now, I would be very careful, Noob Raptor, what you say next, because, yeah, I will put the mute on you. Oh! Yes! Yes, we did it. We got through. Alright, we are getting close. Okay. Okay, that's surprising. I didn't realize that it also, that when you did the checkpoint for this stage, it also saved your thing. What? You all saw that. You all saw that. I know you saw that. It was on tape. Who? No. What? Why? Why would you not put a floor there? That is one of the... Lock on! Lock on! How are you not homing? At this point, I'm starting to suspect that the game does not want to be finished. Game, we will finish this. You're not pulling a... You pull a Puss in Boots on me, game. No. We're not doing that. You pull a Puss in Boots and change a thing on that? No. That is not how this works. I get it. It's the final stage. What the... What is this? I don't... Pause and take a breather. It's never been this hard. I'm starting to suspect there's more to what was changed in the ports than what Blazing Hedgehog said. Because this is ridiculous. It's never been this hard. What is going on here? It doesn't take me 5 tries to finish the last stage. It doesn't. It didn't take me this many tries when I recorded this. Granted, it was on the Xbox, so I don't... This game needs a remaster. This game needs a remaster. If this gets keep sold as is, it's gonna have issues. Especially from what I've heard now from Blazing Hedgehog. That's a problem. What in the... This isn't a problem I've had with... What? No. You do this one more time, game, and I will make sure you are not gone on Steam ever again. That is ridiculous. I'm just gonna go to the Chao Garden. This is annoying. I don't get this. I have never had this type of trouble with this game, ever. And all of a sudden it now wants to toy with me. I don't... This has never been a game I've had issues with. So I don't... We're gonna be here for a bit. Just let me breathe, because I have... What in the world? What was changed between here and S... Who is in charge of the port? What in the world? Okay. That did diddly. Ah, Negoshi, you never do anything to frustrate us, right? I know, right? In the world that is what is going on with SA2, we have Negoshi. Ah, sweet little Negoshi. You should become the mascot of this stream along with Dorumon. And the rest of the D Brigade. But mostly you, Negoshi. You never frustrate us. Negoshi's about to frustrate us by not winning this race, won't they? Let's do this. then... Come on, Nagoshi. Come on, Nagoshi. Come on. Okay, I used up all the stamina. I used up too much of the stamina. Let's try that again. At least we got second place. See, Sega, this is why you have the Chao Garden. So that when your game starts causing problems, we can come here and just watch Nagoshi do things. This is why you have the Chao Garden. Why do you not keep the Chao Garden? It is so calming. Let's try this one more time. Okay. If you ain't first, you're last. That is so true. Come on, Nagoshi. Just push through. Okay. Okay, yeah. We're gonna need to upgrade Nagoshi's stats. Yeah, if we're going to do another race, I'm going to have to upgrade his stats. So we need to beat 3183. So we're going to have to upgrade Nagoshi just a little bit. Where are you? You're probably sleeping. Okay. Take your Chaos Drive. Can you imagine if you're just sleeping and this is the first thing you see? Just Shadow holding a vial. It's like, you'll have this, child. This is your gift. Take part of the Chaos Energy, child. So, how are you all doing? I'm not doing fine, as you can see. Oh, so, funny thing. I checked out about these, why the fruits are not acting right. That is apparently a glitch in the Steam version. I didn't know that until I went to Chao Island. And apparently they listed it as one of the glitches that appears on the PC version. Child, take this radiation battery. It will help you fly. Well, given what we now know about the Chao from Sonic Frontiers. Oh wait, is that a spoiler? So we need to really get Nagoshi up. Okay, so Nagoshi knows how to swim. That's good. Alright, so fly got better. Run. Okay, so. Child, you must eat this. Nagoshi becomes the new CEO of Bass Pro Shop. I mean, I suppose. Okay, run's been increased. Let's try this again. Okay, let's try this again. I'm already feeling better. Thank you, Nagoshi. And here we have Nagoshi. Kind of going. Gotta be careful. I don't want to eat up all my stamina so early. Nagoshi is now the mascot of Bass Pro Shop. No! Nagoshi, what have you done? You have failed! You failure! You're a loser! A loser! Ah, no, I can't be mad at you, Nagoshi. I can't pull a Hank Hill on you. Okay. It's probably going to be a while before Nagoshi will finish this level, this race. Okay, so... yeah, that's not going to help anywhere. We're going to go back to beginner race. No, no, we don't need no name. Not you, no name. We're actually going to try Block Canyon. A good early start. Okay, we're almost there. We just need more stamina. Try again. Okay, let's try this again. One more time, and then we'll put Nagoshi into the school. $14 seconds. We need to beat 14 seconds. Whoa, that other Chao's moving out fast. Who are you? Okay, so that's not going to help. Okay. So we're just going to put you into the school system. Where am I going? Forgot. No, I don't want you to... Put you into the school system. I know, you don't like the kindergarten either, Nagoshi, but it is what it is. You need to learn drawing. The other thing I've learned, and this was from Chao Island, I don't know what Shadow's doing, is apparently there are whenever you boot up a game, there are 2 sets of eggs. You'll generate 2 sets of eggs, but 1 set of eggs are not present. Actually, hold on, we're gonna do something real quick. There are 2 sets of... He's going to draw his own Sonic OC. But apparently... I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, apparently there are 3 sets of eggs that you can generate. But on all versions of the game... No, sorry. But on the PC version... It doesn't generate 2 sets of the eggs. Which I find rather interesting. Oh no, what do you mean, oh no? It's just the driving stage. We're just doing this to farm lives because I'm sorry, that one stage is annoying me. I've got to say, Sonic Frontiers has spoiled me with the whole no lives thing. I mean, I understand why lives are important. It's a good thing in games. But, man, it's... Nagoshi having a Sonic OC or worse, a Fursona. I would think a Fursona is worse. At least with a Sonic OC, it's alright. You know, that being said, the OC could become a Fursona. And we don't want that. Although at this point, what do I know? Let Nagoshi do what Nagoshi wants.
Stage select.
Alright, we're gonna do this one more time and see if we can get just a few extra lives just for the final stage. I like to think he'd draw his own his own chaos form would be. That is true. That is true. I'd like to think he would be like the neutral chaos Chao, but we'll see. Can you imagine you're driving home after a long day of work in San Francisco and all of a sudden you just see this?
I'm getting closer.
And I know what you're going to say, Noob Raptor, and don't. I know enough about you, Noob Raptor. But yeah. If you want to keep playing the game after beating it, always there's the randomizer. Yes, the randomizer. One of the best mods ever for SA2. If I do the randomizer, I'm going to have to add a lot of quality of life improvements for this, because after watching Blazing Hedgehog's video on all the things that happened with the ports, yeah, I think I'm gonna want to get this optimized for play, because just, yeah, there's enough problems with the game that Blazing Hedgehog says it best in his video. There's just a lot of things that plays Nagoshi in the final battle. Yeah, that would be fun. But yeah, after watching his video on what's the optimal way to play SA2, yeah, if I do the randomizer, I need to get those mods in just to make sure this is good, because I'm surprised the mod leader comes with all the quality of life you need besides sound authoring. Mod leader usually, from what I find with a lot of these loaders, they come from people who play the game, and they want to make sure that no matter what version you're playing, you have the most optimal version out there. The only thing else, as for the sound altering, that's going to be a difficult one no matter what. Because, like, as Blazing said in his video, there was enough issues sorry, it's loud. Let me lower the volume. As Blazing Hedgehog said, the Dreamcast hardware, when it came to music, okay, we're taking it, apparently was sometimes manipulated with That was a misplay. Which was, as I said earlier in the stream, there is a mod I found that lets you choose the values of every sound effect. I'll have to find the name of it. Yeah, that would be a very useful just thing to have, especially with if what Blazing Hedgehog said is correct. Because the sounds in this game can blast your ears. Excuse me, that's the Taco Bell talking. Speaking of which, Taco Bell! I'm not currently being sponsored by Bass Pro Shop. I mean, don't you want to sponsor? Don't you want to sponsor me, Taco Bell? Okay, that was it. But yeah, that would probably be another one of those mods I would want to have, just because. Hey. Just because this later revisions of yeah. Oh, and one fun news. Advance Wars finally gets a release date. And what do you know? It's soon. The release date gets soon announced. Like right after, like just before we shoot down a Chinese spy balloon. Well, alleged. So, we may need to wait for Advanced Wars Reboot Camp to come later. Liv Moss. Liv Moss, play the Sonic Randomizer. Yes. Come on, Taco Bell, you can easily... Okay, nope, this is a bad spot. Too late. No, can't use that. But in any case, in any case, I will say, if I do go the route of modding SA2, I do hope that one thing that I would kind of wonder is okay, that's not gonna work. GOG, because oh, come on. Because GOG does a good job on making sure these things work. You know, say what you will about GOG with some of their problems they've been having with with Cyberpunk, but But when it comes to, you know, getting the old games onto their service, like, they do a good job. My only complaint with GOG right now is they've delisted Metal Gear Solid 2, which is very weird because I didn't. It may have been because I was in the military at the time that they delisted it, but I'm pleasantly surprised that it's been delisted. I know why they delisted it. It has to do with copyright reasons, but I'm rather shocked that, you know, that they didn't try, that Konami wouldn't try to relist it, especially with a title like Metal Gear Solid. But then again, Konami's more big on pachinko machines now these days, so I suppose that makes sense. But the reason I bring that up with Metal Gear Solid 2 was I'm reviewing Digimon Tamers, and there are things in Tamers that are that were present in Metal Gear Solid 2, and it would have been nice to get some footage of Metal Gear Solid 2. Now, to be fair, I do have Metal Gear Solid 2 on PS2, so it's not like I don't have options. But, and if need be, I can buy a physical copy of the HD remaster they did for the 360. Which is what I may end up doing for when I review Metal Gear Solid. As for the randomizer, I'll look into it. But first we need to finish up this, because yes, I realize that that's not Liv Moss and Bass Pro Shop attitude. But I'm sorry, this is just... No. Ha! But this time, we have 7 more tries. So we're prepared. Hopefully. Okay. We're getting good. Okay. That wasn't expected. Okay, so they're gonna drop down. Okay. Now we're going down the right path. Believe it or not, this is all reused from SA1, which I think is amazing. Okay, now we're getting towards the end of the stage. Yes! Yes! Okay, and we still have 6 lives to spare. Okay, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. I do not care. We are going with the E. We are going with E because that is better than fail. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna relax just a bit.
Hate it when they leave me behind.
Oh, but you had Big with you, Amy.
It's Shadow. I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I.
I apologize for that if I just blew out your ears.
We need you. Please help us.
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be. I know that people fight over the most trivial things.
Like the ending of SA2.
They may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy.
Don't you dare, Noob Raptor. I know what you're gonna say.
Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance. Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me.
Maria!
For all people who live on that planet, give them a chance to be happy. Let them live for their dreams. Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were brought into this world. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Promised her. And I must keep that promise. That's what I
Shadow?
really wish for. I've got to go now. I have to keep my promise to Maria. And you.
He just runs off. Oh, that SA1 music.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald. And they probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Want to hear the theory about Maria's feet? No! No! This is not that type of stream. We are not going there. No! 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 Don't you dare! You can post that in the Discord. We are not posting that here. And by Discord, I mean the Sonic History Discord. Not here. Which, by the way, make sure to watch the Sonic History YouTube channel. Very good podcast.
Could this be the prototype of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be encapsulated?
Leave this one to me.
Shadow, what are you doing? I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emerald.
So we just need to let the Bio Lizard get tired. And then... Ow. That's alright, we still have 5 lives.
The surfaces are designed to absorb attack. It's invincible. As long as he's equipped with that red hot support system, he's invincible.
What the... You know what? No, talk about the theory. Talk about that theory. You might as well get this over with, because I'm sorry. This is... that... Let's do it. Let's just talk about that theory. If BioLizard wants to act this way, we might as well do a little trolling. Ow. Saves. Can't remember what her feet looked like after he nearly died a second time. That's why in Shadow the Hedgehog 2005 she wears shoes in the flashback. Okay, that's actually surprisingly wholesome. Ow. What the... Okay, when Blazing Hedgehog brought up about the homing attack, I can see that with that section. I can see that. Yes, yes, I know that. That's not the issue here. Okay, what? Oh yeah, that's right. This is a glitch that can sometimes happen. Okay. I forgot that's sometimes a glitch that can happen. We're gonna finish this game. I'm Yes, thank you, Oma Chao. Or whatever your name is. I get it. It's weird to hear a giant lizard scream like a big cat. I know, it's like it's a jaguar sound effect, if I remember correctly. What's funny is this isn't the first time they've used that sound effect. I think in Jurassic Park it's used for some of the Okay, I think they use it for some of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Also, Shadow, how do you not know how to swim? I don't get what that's supposed to mean. Okay, let's get this over with. Okay, that's not fun. Okay, there we go. Okay. Inhale's air shoes. I have no use for swimming. I mean, yeah, I suppose that's right. No, no, no! This was actually one of the complaints I had about this boss because if you happen to get hit at the right time, you can actually be thrown into those canals, and there isn't much you can do to recover. It is one of the problems I have with this boss in general. I mean, it's still a decent, like, end game boss. It's just okay, that's actually good. Okay. Okay. We just have to get this boss done. Okay. I must say, the first time I played this boss, I didn't even know that you could dodge those attacks. And right now I'm doing a pretty bad job of dodging those attacks. What the? How are you? What in the world? I remember back when I played this in the day, you could home attack into that button. What the? I almost may need to look up a speedrunner's guide to see how they speedrun this boss. It's probably something like speed boost up to the life support system or something. Okay. Second hit. Hide behind pile of dead Sonic bodies. Richard, this is not a D&D session. I assume that's your name, because Richard also means dick. What the? Okay. My apologies. I just... This is my favorite game, and it's annoying to me that my favorite game is doing this to me at the end game. Just... I know, Oma Chao, you don't need to remind me. I'm never getting... I just... Oh! Alright, let's get this boss done. Come on, we're almost there. What the? At least the music's good. Yeah, the music is very good. That's one thing you have to say about Sonic games. Great music. I can't... Well... The music is always... It always works. Thank you for the saving throw. Because... Yeah, this is... Okay. Now to this annoying boss section. Okay. Good. Excellent. That section is done. Now I just need to survive another one of these. Okay. Alright, just one more hit. One more hit, and then we just get to the super stage. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, yes! Yes, I agree with you, Shadow. Yes! Yes! Okay. Epilepsy warning. Okay. Oh, yes, okay. Having chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the power of the heart or something.
Controller is the one that unifies the chaos. Only you can do this. Stop the Chaos Emeralds.
I think that was an elephant and some other animal.
Is it gone? Is that what Chaos Control is?
Shadow, that's... You know what Chaos Control is. You use it all the time. I understand that that's a translation error.
Chaos Emeralds. Why is the space colony still
But...
on a crash course to Earth?
Oh.
Sonic?
Knuckles is like, what's going on here? You got another loading screen. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess up. Please don't make the final stage bad. Please make this good. I just want to finish this game today. Come on, please don't mess up. Funny behind the scenes thing. Super Shadow and Super Sonic are actually down below, but because of the way how the game works, they just quickly move away for the next models to come up. It is actually pretty funny. Alright, now we need to see if we can finish this without me having an aneurysm. Now imagine Sonic Frontiers done with this art style. But yeah, if I remember correctly, you do have a 4-minute time limit, 5-minute time limit on this boss. Yes, I'm aware of that it's a weak spot. I've seen some weird bugs on the final box of the PC version. Don't panic. I don't blame you. Okay, we're done. We have finished this. We can go back to negotiate after this. Oh, don't worry. We got 3 minutes to spare.
I must destroy all the evil the professor has created. No way that's getting through.
Shadow, I beg of you,
Maria,
give them a chance to be happy.
now, Shadow. Chaos control. Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
To have amnesia and just reappear because we don't know. Meanwhile, the bio lizard is just floating around. There's like just some dead carcass.
Where is Shadow?
I nicked this off of him.
Do you really think that the professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished.
Eggman, we'll find your dead body and take it to Mobians in the next game, Shadow. Don't worry. Yeah, that's true. Sonic Heroes. I still don't understand why Sonic Heroes has never had a Steam port. It has a PC port, so it's not like they don't have it. So, you know, I don't understand why it's not on GOG or Steam. Or even Epic. Of all the PC ports out there, that's the one I've never understood why they've never ported it.
Anyway,
Why they've never reported it. I get it that Sonic Heroes was not the greatest of the franchise, but it got to the best. But it got a good. It got the budget re-release, which indicates it sold a certain number of copies. So it was definitely worth something. It was definitely well regarded. So I don't understand why they've never re-released that title. Flava Entertainment.
Say that, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Singers. Let's see. 100p. 100p. Oh man. I wonder if Visual Concepts Entertainment still exists. Ryan Drummond. But yeah, knowing what I know about this game with its development and how they, SA1 had about 300 developers. This had like half that, and they had less time. And yet, universally, this is considered one of the best titles of the Dreamcast, if not, the franchise. So, as someone who does reviews, especially of television, it's always interesting to, especially television, I mean to say, and hear those behind-the-scene things. It's always good to read about that, or to hear about that. I don't get that a lot with games, though, and that's I don't know why. Matt Brooks, lead tester. There's no way he's related to Mel Brooks. No, I'm thinking of Max Brooks. But I wonder what happened to MPEG Soft Deck. Because I don't see that logo anymore. 10th anniversary. What a 10th anniversary it was. Because it was it was one of not the better games in the franchise. A new day brings new adventure. But for now, play Sonic Frontiers. Rest easy, heroes. Hey, they're pushing Sonic Heroes. Nah, they're probably not. And then here's the background that everyone had on their screensavers for years. But for them to say Sonic, Sonic Heroes, I'm wondering if that couldn't have been added. I'm probably thinking more about I'm thinking about what Bungie does all the time, where they'll reference everything all the time. Because, like, for Destiny, if you go into Halo ODST, they advertise Destiny. But I have my own issues with Destiny. I have my own issues with that. Why am I not thinking with Bungie's Destiny? But in any case, let me see what the health center has to say. Oh no, your child's very healthy. So apparently my child just has no personality. Nagoshi just has no personality. Which I guess I assume is a personality. Yeah. Any games you guys recommend that I should play next? I mean, I'll probably still be coming back here for the Chao Garden and for the randomizer. But, I mean, moving forward, this will mostly be to finish up Sonic Frontiers. And unfortunately, I don't have a copy of Sonic Heroes on PC. Okay, we had a Chao thing. Here you go, no name. So let's go to Chao race. Do this again and see how well our Chao does. How Nagoshi does. If I remember correct, House of the Dead, Overkill, the Typing of the Dead expansion. That would be fun to do. I'll need to see how much that costs on Steam. I do plan on getting Company of Heroes 3, but no, I am not streaming that because strategy games... There are things about strategy games that make me unhappy. Usually because they make it that the AI can see everything. And I understand that that's done to help the AI, like, win. You know, be competitive, but it's still frustrating. But I'll look into typing of House of the Dead. Yeah, Nagoshi's gonna win this. I'm surprised there's not more Typing of the Dead games. Munch, 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 munch. Actually, hold on. Let me get something real quick. Yeah! That's right! That's why you don't mess with Nagoshi. See? Let's go back to that munching and have some Dots home-style pretzels. Sorry. I don't think they made more after Overkill. I know they made more... Not Typing of the Dead. They made more House of the Dead afterwards. But Typing of the Dead is one of those series I'm surprised they never continued. It is also on the Dreamcast. Which is weird. But then again, if I ever remember to get your dots out. And yet again, Nagoshi wins. Let's have Nagoshi go one last time in the rate in here. We're probably going to encounter a Chao that will beat him. Oh yeah, Negoshi's just gonna win. But anyway, the Digimon Tamers review, I'm coming around. We've gotten through most of the show at this point, so we're getting close to the end. Just a few more of the DVDs to go through. I'm hoping I can finish up the show by tomorrow, so we'll see. But yeah, our first race done. Wait, a shovel? Wait, if Negoshi has a shovel... then that means... he can... You done saw seeds, dog. So now we can get seeds. Fishing of the land, yes. Let's see if we can get another race in. Come on, Negoshi, don't. Don't, and you choked. Almost had it. To this day, I still have no idea how the Chao race in SA1 works. We need to increase Negoshi's power. We're going to finish up the stream with some karate. So let's see how this goes. Would you rather fight a Chao-sized dark guy or a Gaia-sized Chao? I think I could take on a Chao-sized dark Gaia. I need to put these away. A dark-sized Gaia Chao would literally destroy me. But I think I can take on a Chao-sized dark Gaia. Would it be preferable? No. It is not preferable. But, yeah. Come on, Negoshi, I know you got it in ya. We need to appease our sponsors that do not include Dots, Home-style pretzels, and Taco Bell, and Bass Pro Shop. They don't sponsor us because they don't know who I am. And now we get into the next match with Chao. I don't know how to pronounce these names. They know who you are. Oh no, we're not going. I mean, I suppose they do know who I am, especially Taco Bell. I like to eat there. But I don't eat there that often. That's interesting. Alright, Nagoshi is one. Let's see if Nagoshi can go one more match. Oh, we may actually... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I thought Eggy was the last... Oh, no, it's Happy. I forgot. Happy is the last fighter. I thought Happy... Oh, well. We'll win this tournament. I'm honestly surprised that the Chao Karate was not in the Dreamcast version. I'm wondering why they wanted to add this in. What had happened, or if this was just something they wanted to add but they ran out of time. I know for the GameCube version they added things specifically, you know, to make the GameCube version worth something. So, I'm wondering if this was one of those things. Could you get in trouble for having a still not sponsored by Bass Pro Shop t-shirt? Yes, you could. Because you're referencing Bass Pro Shop. And they could take that as defamation. The reason I say that is I know Chris Chan early on, they placed up ads saying that Coca-Cola was sponsoring them. Oh hey, we won. And Coca-Cola contacted them and said, you know, quit that out or we will sue you. And Chris said, I didn't understand how sponsorship worked. So, in theory, yes, they could sue. I could get in trouble for having a still not sponsored by Bass Pro Shop t-shirt. So, right now that's just an in-joke between us all. But if they did sponsor me, I think I would want to have, you know, something similar to that. But yeah, no, Bass Pro Shop could, if they wanted to, get me in trouble. I think we're going to end the stream by putting Nagoshi into school. So, as for where we're going to be going with the Sonic Adventure 2, I don't plan on 100 embleming it this game. Not now. No, we're not going there. But I would probably... Leave Chao. Well, there would probably be another game I'll play, just to see where we go. We're still going to be doing the Sonic Frontier stream. That's a given. But as for Monday Madness, as you can tell... Yeah, no, we're not going to be keeping that going much. But for the Sonic Frontier stream, the next game would be Sonic Frontiers that I would be playing. But I would like to have a second game that you guys would be interested in watching in it. We already have word from House of the Dead, so I'll see about getting House of the Dead. I don't know about the original essay Sonic Adventure, but oh, and to Noob Raptor, I am so terribly sorry that that is part of the reason why I don't play online games streamed, because I have a bit of a temper. I'm trying to get my best to calm it down, especially if I want to be sponsored by Bass Pro Shop and Taco Bell and Dots. So that's something. But as for Negoshi's Saga, I'll probably pop in every now and then to show you all how it's going. I think at this point this is going to become the Negoshi becomes Chaos Chao stream. Sorry, honey mustard from pretzels. So yeah, moving forward, this will be the Negoshi stream, which I think I'll stream every now and then, depending on how I'm feeling. A lot of this I still don't know where to go with, so any suggestions, ideas, remember to look into the community tab. Moving forward, the Digimon Tamers review is still being worked on. I'm hoping to get that started up soon. As for these streams, they'll be kept up. It may become look at the community tab. That's partially because something's coming up with the schedule. I don't know how that's going to go, so keep that in mind. Next, yeah, I know, Tails, I know. Yeah, it looped. All I can say else is like and subscribe. We had our first video reach 1,000 views, Digimon 02. So I'm hopeful that more videos will reach that 1,000 viewers threshold. Other than that, stay tuned, and yeah. I think we're going to end the stream here. So, yeah. Remember, like and subscribe, and hopefully see you guys in 2 weeks. If not, keep a look on the community tab. Like and subscribe, look on the community tab, and yeah. Be safe, y'all.